last video, I testified to what the Lord has done in my life and how the Holy Spirit began to work in me in 2017. And when I was a real estate photographer, there was a battle that was waging when I decided to follow Christ, and the Holy Spirit came in. And really it was Galatians 5:16 through 17 that came alive. And it was, but I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not glorify the desires of the flesh. For the desires of the flesh are against the Spirit, and the desires of the Spirit are against the flesh. For these are opposed to one another to keep you from doing the things that you want. And so when I would walk into houses, the thing that would come to mind is, like, they could have drugs in this house. So the Holy Spirit began to work in me by saying, well, don't even look in cabinets. If the thought comes to mind, just don't even look in cabinets, because there was a flow of things that would happen that would lead to that sin. There would be that temptation or that desire, and you have to cut it off where it starts. And it starts in the mind, and it starts in the thought processes, and that's what happens when the Holy Spirit comes into our life. The mind begins to transform into the likeness of Christ, and we want and desire to live and to do everything that we can to please God. And so when I would go into these houses, it was my desire to make God happy, to live a life that was deserving of His honor and glory. And the way that the Holy Spirit began to work in my life, by the time I would pull up to these houses and just begin to pray for the people who were moving, who might need prayer in their life, who might need the guidance of the Lord because I don't know what's going on in their life. I don't know why they even have the medications that they have that I wanted to steal. So it was like, it began to be more of a selfless process in my job of pleasing the Lord. I was using the real estate photography field to now embark a prayer life and a journey that would satisfy the Lord. And so that's how the Holy Spirit began to work in my life. And I can't wait to share even more about what He's doing, because there's so much. That's why I'm still wearing the same shirt as the last video, because there's so much to tell about what Jesus can do in our life. And I just look forward to speaking to you guys again. Thanks for listening to me. I know I'm always driving, probably doing these videos, because I don't really have much time to do it being still. But thanks for listening. Talk to you later.